I be pooping and shitting, but these smells ain't hidden. They hitting harder than these rhymes I'm spitting. I didn't choose these stinky poos attacking you, so don't accuse. Just be amused by these groovy tunes I'm sending yous. I'm in the zone, I'm in my home, on the porcelain throne, spitting bars off the dome, making turds alone. Fella.
That's it! That's all we need! Oh my god! That's... Big Dog's giant balls! Are we on?
Yes.
Good evening.
Good morning.
Is it morning now?
Yeah, it's good evening. But I mean, anyone can listen at any time.
That's true.
If you're watching this at night,
At night.
go to bed.
If they're watching this in Australia, it's like tomorrow or yesterday or something.
And
Dude,
it's
we're
also
in-
upside down.
Yeah. So we just time traveled.
Bearded
Good on
throats.
my-
You come from right down under.
Vegemite sandwich.
Welcome to the Bearded Throatlets.
I'm Big Dog.
I'm sorry.
I'm T baby.
I'm Lil Red. I almost said Wood Mama. Old David's by heart.
You're a little mama.
Little throwback for you listeners.
For our OG listeners, that was a hint to like our first few episodes when he was Wood Mama.
Mm-hmm. And we're no longer invasive thoughts with the Bearded Throatlets. We're just gonna try the Bearded
Bearded
Throatlets.
throatlets. Yeah.
Because that's what we are.
We got sued. We got a court date tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Dude, did any of you have a tie? It's a really long
Oh, I got a tie, yeah.
Okay.
I got a birthday suit you can borrow.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Got a top hat and a monocle.
Hell yeah. This is going to be a great
It's
court
gonna be
date.
great, yeah.
Who's the really sad dog? It's like,
Oh, Droopy.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog
Droopy Dog's our lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't think they're guilty, Your Honor. 5 years in prison. Well, shit. Hope you don't drop the soap.
Thanks, Droopy.
Thanks, Droopy. Fuck.
That'll be $50,000.
Anyways, T-Baby's got some questions for my brethren.
Speak your mind, T-Baby. This is a safe space.
Yeah.
It's a safe space.
No one but us is listening.
Yep. Only us.
Hi, Mom.
So, okay.
And subscribe.
This is from one of our... This is from a fan. She has wanted me to ask this question. So, okay. When you guys put deodorant on, where do y'all put deodorant? Like, what's your routine?
Oh, I have a few answers for this question.
Okay.
On my pits,
Okay.
starting with my left, 8 swipes.
8.
Right? 8 swipes.
All right. All
I'm a
right.
sneaky man. Got to get a couple swipes in there. You got to
But
put a
it's-
good defense layer.
But it's just the pits? Is that all you aim for?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, like, when I was high school age, coming out of high school, I had deodorant in my pits, but then my down under area.
You put it down under? Oh!
Are we talking stick or spray?
A stick.
Oh, okay.
On the taint?
Stanky. Kind of like the sides.
On the sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, my ass crack. I'm just kidding.
Run it through like a fucking credit card.
That's why before we called you Wood Mom, we called you Sandalwood Pop.
God, I want a name change again.
Wood Poppy.
Sandalwood Poppy.
This fan is gonna be happy because she talked to a dude at her work who like was working a hard day and like he bent over and happened to smell like his taint area.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's like, oh, I gotta put deodorant on my taint. So he puts deodorant on his fucking taint
Alright.
just because he It stinks down there.
See, I'd like to clarify. I use separate deodorants.
That would be.
Like, I didn't use the same one.
Oh, you're
in my
thinking
pit as I did
now we
in-
have more questions for that fellow.
But I
now.
just use one now. And
Okay.
it's in my armpits. And that's
Only the pits?
hmm
I feel like that's a standard dude thing, is only the pits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I also put it on my vagina.
I wonder why it smells so good.
So I mean, a smelly taint is an issue.
It
that
is,
I feel
yeah.
like everyone runs into from time to time.
Yeah.
So what I do to combat that is just good old fashioned baby powder.
Yeah. Oh,
You just
that's a
powder
good
up
one.
your area. You know,
Okay.
it absorbs the moisture, absorbs the smell.
Yeah.
And then
So-
when you fart, it's hysterical.
It's like,
You fart, it's like little,
it's like
smoke
old fake.
screen.
It's old fake.
It's a fun fact. That's how Batman disappears.
Hell yeah! Wow.
He's just. Well, that's.
I need to rewatch those.
I've never done baby powder.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
And like, she asked me, it's like, how do you keep clean? I was like, I showered. Put
Hose.
soap down there. It's like, who's smelling it other than maybe me bending over? Or people like hip height on me, which is rare because I'm short. It'd be a fucking little person. So I just thought it was interesting. It's like, why? So one day he bent over and was like, ooh, we gotta take care of that.
Well, the thing is, though, they're starting to make those. Have you noticed? Have you guys gotten those ads?
No.
There's been a bunch of ads, so maybe it's like telling me I stink. Maybe my theory isn't working, but I'm getting a lot of ads lately about like whole body deodorants.
Oh yeah, I've gotten some
And
of those.
like, first it was like kind of this weird hippie thing, and now Old Spice is doing it.
Yeah.
Not sponsored, but I mean, if you want to. So,
Sponsor us, baby.
We do commercials for half the price.
whatever you're paying them, we'll do it for less.
We'll do it for way less.
And we'll show up not sober.
We'll show up in spirit.
Half-assed and half buzzed. But
Bud, I got that tramp stamp.
So what is it called?
I don't know what Old Spice calls it, but there's like Mando,
Okay.
which I'm like, that's got to be copyright.
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Like,
This is the way
Yeah, this is the way.
this is the only way. It's all the way, everything.
to my tank.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine you accidentally using that one for your pits and you're smelling it, just smells like your dong.
Whose pits smell like dick? Sorry.
Sorry, coach.
On the back, okay, my routine, big dog, is like 2 swipes left, right, and then I put some on my neck.
Oh, okay.
Huh, okay.
So like it, you know, because like I'm a huggy guy. You hug, it's like
Yeah. Alright.
instead of like, oh,
Okay.
There you go.
I just,
yeah,
up and down for me, like,
and then done.
yeah.
Dude, I frost my pits like a fucking cake. Not trying to, not trying to let any out. Shitty thing is me being a bigger fella, I sweat a lot. And so sometimes if I'm working harder, it's like, especially in the summer,
Oh yeah,
sometimes I'll sweat through that shit. I'm like, oh, I should have done 8 additional,
yeah.
which is just costly, really.
You're
Better doesn't go
working
on trees.
hard. It's hardly working.
Yeah. It's
exactly.
hardly working on you.
Exactly.
God,
That was fucking brilliant, by the way.
That was.
thank you.
That's why we keep you around.
I'm
I
sweet.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
But there is another question.
Alright.
It is a little personal.
Yeah.
If the thruplets are filling.
We've been talking about taints. I think
We've been talking about taints, yeah. Now we're going to when you take a shit,
Uh huh.
how do you wipe your ass?
With paper.
With paper usually.
Well,
Yeah.
what's your do you stand
like
up?
Fucking.
Do you stay sitting?
Alright.
Do you
Go front. Do you go
do you go
back?
front, back? Do you lift a cheek? Do you
just
spin
hose off
around?
from the shower?
Yeah, do you get a fucking fire hose?
I personally, I'm a big like left cheek cleaner.
Your left cheek lead. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Raise the right cheek.
Okay.
Give her a wipe towards the back a couple times, and then I, counteract with the left every so often with the toward the front. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm like
Yeah.
back, front, back, front.
Oh, I like that. It's like a video game.
Yeah.
And it unlocks some.
And we buy the nice toilet paper because I care about my booty hole.
Hey, happy booty, happy life.
And that's what I'm saying. But even though I'm killing whole ass forests. I'm taking like at least 2 squares, folding them up so there's a nice
you
healthy
fold
barrier.
it too? Yeah, okay, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. Because like I ain't risking an accidental, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And it's on your fingies.
Yeah, because like that should really only happen on your birthday. Or if like your uncle's in town or whatever.
Do you reuse them though? Like, do you wipe and then refold? Yeah, okay.
For me, only if we're in like scarce supply.
Oh.
But I do that from time. There's no judgment there. I probably should, because like I said, wiping out whole ecosystems over here. Just wasted paper.
But like, if you don't wipe well enough, you get that weird itchy butthole feeling.
Yeah, and you can't just be itching your butthole.
And you gotta do that.
Get clean.
Yeah, and you gotta do that like uncomfortable, like, oh, my pants are fitting weird, but really your ass is just
Crusty.
it's a little crusty, you know what I'm saying? How about you, Lil Red? What's your...
I go the hairdryer method.
That's the rarest one. Oh my god! We win!
I'm a little shy about mine. I don't know.
Alright.
I go in this way.
You go?
Yeah.
So do I.
Okay.
So do
I'm
I.
too fat. Gotta go the other way.
I can't wait for our lady friends to
We're
listen
back.
to this. Like, hi! So, yeah.
So as I was saying, I'm rather well endowed. Now, that's not a brag, really. It's not the penis so much. It's just I have a huge set of balls, which is great, I guess. Good for me. High five. But it's more like a hindrance, right? Like I don't know if our viewers have ever seen a ram or a goat,
Yeah.
whatever a male goat is.
That got me.
But they got the like little nub for a penis,
Right.
and then huge balls that just get in the way. And if you ever seen them try to hop a fence, it's fucking hilarious because they jump and then their balls
Just
smack
hit
the fence, and then they're like, that's essentially me. But you know, as a primate instead of a sheep or whatever. So sometimes, you know, when I'm doing my business and I'm just creating ecological terrorism when I'm destroying forests, you know, eventually, sometimes you feel like you never get clean, and then my balls be dangling in the water.
Oh my god, hell
With
yeah.
the nasty. So a lot of times, if I have time, if I'm not like, you know, at work or pressed for time, I gotta take a shower after I poop.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't want to have nasty shit balls.
So you're the one throwing the balls over the shoulder, my dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Never once has my balls dangled into the water.
No.
it's cold. So usually, like, I sit down, they dip, and then they...
Yeah, they do the shrivel.
And then eventually you get, like, comfortable or used to it, and they dip
And then
down
they
again, it's
dip.
like, oh!
I got a question for you, Big Dog. When you sit down, do they go kabloosh?
It's more just kind of like a...
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, good for you, my dude.
I don't know,
High
because,
five.
like, that's not what, you know, no one's bragging about their massive balls or, like, I
You
got
are.
a huge peen.
Yeah.
I'm not bragging.
You know,
It's more of a complaint, really.
whenever someone's doing something ballsy, they're like, hey, it's because I got a big set of balls.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
Dude, at least some of yours is big. Mine's is overall small.
But there's another problem I'd like to discuss with this.
Alright. Hit me.
Seems we don't have enough information on my bathroom habits. But sometimes you ever take one so big, you gotta courtesy flush. You gotta,
Yes.
like, tactical flush
Yeah.
before you clog the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So you do that, right? My balls are in the water. Then all the water rushes in. It's ice cold. And it's like... it's like a fucking blizzard typhoon. I'm fucked up because of that stupid
This
app.
is the fucking app,
But
yeah.
it just ice cold rush of tsunami waves. Just I'm like,
No wonder why you yell every time we go to the bathroom.
yeah, I'm always hollering in there. That's usually why.
Oh my god. Oh, help me.
So if you ever hear a flush, and whoa, that's what's going on.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So along the lines of like wiping, all of us are generally normal. All of us do it normal ways.
So what are the non-normal ways?
I've met one dude, I'm not gonna say his name,
Mouth it to me.
Mm-hmm.
who takes a shit, stands up, and wipes his ass.
Okay.
Like, stands up, turns around, wipes his ass.
I've heard of people doing that.
And that's apparently one of the rarest ones.
Okay.
There is another.
There is another.
In my family.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I won't name any names.
K-Bear?
Yeah. but it rhymes with Karen.
Alright, good. Okay.
And they be doing that their whole life.
He stands up and wipes his ass?
Yeah. And one time, he was home alone, or so he thought.
Uh-oh.
And he was in the bathroom down the hall, kind of by my parents' room.
Yeah.
I come upstairs and I look over, and he's just
Going
going at it.
ham.
And I'm like, whoa! And he's like, ah! And he slams the door. I was like, why? Why don't you close the door? And he's like, I thought I was alone.
Why wouldn't you close the door?
That was like 100 years ago. I don't know if he remembers that, but it was hilarious.
That
That's what I
is
found
funny.
out. And I'm like, and then the whole rest of the day, I'm like, dude, am I doing it wrong?
Yeah.
Am I doing it right?
It makes you question yourself. You're like,
There's other ways.
yeah.
Take a seat.
It's like, it's not it's not
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
it's not like a normal conversation. Like, we know each other all really well.
Yeah.
But I feel like that part of your life is just like hidden. Like, it's just you and yourself doing the thing. Well, like when you talk about it, it's like, oh yeah, what the fuck? Like, we see each other drink and shit. Like, sometimes I drink through the ass and like,
Yeah.
you know,
I've pushed it through your ass.
you were helping a bro out.
Sometimes you gotta get the right angle in the beer bong. You know, you gotta.
Yeah.
Somebody lift it. I can't lift it.
Somebody lifted.
But yeah.
Yeah, those are my questions. So, big dogs, the left, right cheek up, with Lil Red and T Baby, our frontal lobes.
All right.
You just fucking get in there, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my questions.
I feel closer.
Same.
You know, I feel better.
Like, who have you shared that with? Like, I didn't share that with.
It was just me and God before now.
Yeah, it's just you and yourself, right?
Uh-huh. And my OnlyFans, but
My echo,
Yeah.
my shadow, and me.
I feel like it's just like a secret hidden moment in life where it's like, yeah, we're not talking about this to anyone, but there's like no one telling you not to.
yeah. It's just improper, I guess.
Yeah, you're not
Does he
supposed to talk about like sex, politics, or how you wipe your ass.
Yeah,
Is the
that's
third one.
always like, that one's an unspoken one though. Like, no one ever talks
Yeah.
about that one.
Next random person that approaches us at the bar, that's how I'm talking to them,
Yeah.
so they leave us
It's
alone.
like, how do you wipe your ass?
We should
There's
make a
like-
form, like, fill out this sheet.
Yeah, stander, sitter,
Other, please specify.
other, yeah, please. If it's not nasty.
Those were good questions, T-Baby.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Dog, you got any questions?
I might have. I've been thinking about my poop routine too long now.
Savvy.
Well, shit.
All right.
Well, shit.
Y'all ever I got nothing. That's
All right.
yeah.
Where is the weirdest place you masturbated?
Episode 1.
Ah, fuck. Okay, to our old viewers, there you go.
Go back, I'll re-edit
Go back.
it so it sounds better.
And the
But not
link-
today
The link's there.
or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, we gotta get a little, like, jingle of the...
Mine's gone.
That's also gone, but they can't tell.
Should we take a...
Shit?
Yeah.
Alright.
You got any
And
questions?
now for the
Lou?
demonstration part of this program.
Yeah.
What's it called in theater when they pause for a second?
Intermission.
An intermission. Should we take an alcohol intermission?
Yeah.
All right. So. So, back to the shitting thing. Yeah. Well done, sir.
That was tight like a toiga.
Yeah. Mine would just sound like.
Yeah.
But I got thinking about it, like I was talking about shitting. It got me thinking. So we're probably the only animals that have to deal with these specific set of problems because all the other animals just go where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I think that's kind of a wild conundrum we have ourselves,
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
no one else gives a shit about where they shit.
Mm-hmm.
Deer just drop, like, while they're going.
Yeah.
Monkeys throw it at each other.
Yeah, no one else is wiping.
No one gives a shit, except for us.
Yeah, that's
One
true.
could say everyone else does give a shit.
That's true. And we try to take ours away.
Oh, why is it always taking a shit? Why are you depositing a shit or
Yeah.
giving a shit?
You ought to be giving a shit.
Yeah, it's like I gotta go take a shit and be like, ew.
But when you don't give a shit,
I mean,
you
take
don't
a shit.
care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
But I do have a theory.
Alright.
And I think I may have texted it to you one time because one of my favorite pastimes while I'm shitting is to text
Great.
T-Baby.
Hey, baby.
And in one of those, I mean, it's a predicament, but it's also a blessing, right? I think the evolution of man has to do with how we poop,
Okay.
and I'll explain. So we're primates, right? Our ancestors were tree dweller, eating fruit, lots of fruit. Fruit makes you shit. A lot of water, a lot of fiber. They had the runs perpetually, right? And they're all just sitting on a branch and they're just letting it go. Okay? So then, if you try to leave, the tree,
I feel like you
You
tried
go.
a leaf to clean up.
you should. Ideally. Chimpanzees, if you're listening, figure it out. But, like, if you try to leave the tree, you gotta walk through everyone's poop, right?
Yeah.
So I think that our ancestors were tired of having the stinky feet.
Okay.
Because if you're on the ground and you drop it, now it's on your ankles. You're tracking that everywhere.
Where squawks you're coming
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, if you're under the tree and Grandpa Monkey's shitting,
And
guess where that's
not good.
going? That's
Yeah.
right on you.
Just right on there. Yeah. God
So-
knows where that's been, too.
Yeah, God knows where Uncle Stinky's been. So I think our ancestors are like, I'm sick of this shit. Literally.
Literally.
And so they started walking upright so they could be as far away from the poop as possible.
As they could, yeah.
And then
Instead of like
instead of like knuckle dragging
Just like, yeah.
on your way home from the grocery
So
store.
you got shit hands, shit feet, everything.
now
Yeah.
you gotta cook dinner.
Yeah, now you gotta eat fruit. You don't want shit fruit. That's gonna make you shit more. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So I think our ancestors, they're like, I'm getting as far away from this as possible. They started walking upright, and they'd walk out into the tall grass, and they would just do their business. You know?
Alright.
So they'd stop shitting everywhere.
And then they're like, this is great. If only we had a method of getting rid of this.
And then the Romans came along.
And the Romans came along. They had their aqueducts.
Yes.
And they just shit in a hole, and the aqueduct would take it away.
Take it away. Like, that's what we did. That's what we wanted to do, is just, like, get rid of it, and we found a way.
Say all your shit is Roman.
So I think,
Roman.
God damn it.
Not Roman shit.
So I think if our ancestors could see us now, with the luxury of having fresh, drinkable water, carrying away our poops,
Yeah.
so we don't have to get it on our knuckles next time we're eating a banana.
And we got shit to, like, wipe in.
Yeah,
Shit you not.
I think it'd blow their minds.
I think it would too. And you think, like, maybe that's why we advance as a species, just because of how disgusted we are over shit?
I think our ancestors were like, this is nasty.
Yeah.
We deserve better.
Like, there's no other, like...
We're too fucking smart to shit on ourselves
Yeah,
constantly.
like, this is fucking nasty. I got Terry's shit, I got Frank's shit, I got everyone's shit on me.
I just opened a nut with a rock, but I got shit on me.
Yeah. Another shit on the nut.
Can't
Full
eat
circle.
it. Yeah, full circle. Oh, it's still on your hands.
I shit you nut.
Shit, you nut.
God, imagine trying to jump from tree to tree and your hand slips because it's covered in shit and you're like, ah! And then you're falling to your death into a pile of shit.
Into shit. It's a shit mountain.
It's shit all the way down.
Yeah, shit all the way down.
And that's why I think we fucking chose to evolve. I think we chose
I think that's where we,
to advance ourselves to a point.
We literally said, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
We're
fuck this shit. We're not doing this anymore. Dude, who's, like, do you think there was a monkey that was like, or our ancestors, it's like, this is so bad, I hate this. Like, how would you, like, portray it to the other monkeys?
Well, I'm like, it's been a long day, you know?
Mm.
The sun's setting on the savannah, right? It's fucking beautiful. It's a little romantic. You find your mate, maybe she's a distant cousin. There were no rules.
There were no rules.
But she smells like poop, and you smell like poop, and you can't get a monkey erection when everything's smelling like poop.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm out of here. And that's probably how masturbation was invented. But
Oh my god, it's making a fucking full circle. That's
So-
why they're jacking off alone.
so they're jacking off alone. They're not making any more babies. That's bad for a species.
Yeah.
So they had to deal with the shit problem. And that's
They
us.
had to say, fuck this shit.
That's where we come from.
That's
There it is.
Porta potties were invented.
And that's where Joseph Smith came out.
Comes out of the porta potty. I've had a great idea.
Got mushrooms again, Joseph? No.
Spent an awful lot of time in the woods. You sure you didn't eat any mushrooms? Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
No.
What was that? Alright.
But yeah, those are my thoughts.
Those were some great thoughts. Thank
Great
you.
thoughts. Thank you, Big Dog.
Those
We're ending the episode now! Sorry, what's it?
You can find us.
On Spotify.
Indeed.
Yeah, YouTube. And that's it at the moment since Golden
Google Podcasts.
Google
Golden
Podcasts is gone. I guess YouTube music, but that's YouTube.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
more
anyways.
to come.
Anyways, love you. Bye again.
Love you.
Love you,
Bye.
bye.